Dharampal Trivedi, Paresh Rawal, a caterer by profession, lives in a Gujarati Hindu household in Ahmedabad with his wife and 2 grown children, of which his elder son makes him to fix their engagement with a girl of his choice from a strict Hindu cult, extremely derisive towards Muslims. He starts his days with the old songs of a Punjabi Sikh pop singer Manjeet Manchala. Gippy Grewal, who has now stopped producing albums and disappeared mysteriously. Besides, he has regular arguments with a Muslim neighbor, Nawab Mahmood Nazim Ali Shah Khan Bahadur. Annu Kapoor. One day, Dharampal visits his late mother's bank vault to collect her belongings. He then finds adoption papers certifying he was adopted in 1960. He then, glancing all the details, decides to get the details of his biological parents and visits the orphanage from where he was adopted to discover himself to be biologically Muslim and born in a Muslim family. This shocks him, considering how much he dislikes Muslims, and he decides to keep this a secret. Eventually, he admits to Nawab that he is also a Muslim, and that he must find his real father, Mir Shaukat Ali, in order to speak to him. They discover that Mir is in a critical condition due to old age, living in a senior home. The Imam taking care of Mir tells Dharampal that if Mir saw that his only son has been brought up as a non-Muslim, it could cause severe damage to his health. Therefore, he tells Dharampal to learn how to become a true Muslim and come back to meet Mir once he is ready. With the help of Shah, Dharampal begins to learn the ways of Muslim people. However, the Imam declines Dharampal's request to meet Mir once again, claiming he is still not coming across as a true Muslim. Meanwhile, Dharampal's son, Amit, falls in love with a young girl named Shraddha, and in order to marry her, he must have her father accept him and his family. Shraddha's father is a devout follower of a spiritual godman named Neelanand Nasiruddin Shah. Seeking to help him impress Shraddha's father, Amit asks Dharampal to also follow Neelanand and become spiritual. However, on one occasion, Dharampal ends up admitting publicly that he is a born Muslim. Dharampal's family and Shraddha's father witness this, and Neelanand advises Shraddha's father not to have Shraddha marry Amit. Due to this, Dharampal's family leave him. A case is lodged against Dharampal for offending Muslims, and in the court, the Imam serves as a character witness of how Dharampal detests Islam. His witness backfires when Nawab, now Dharampal's attorney, accuses the Imam of trying to wrongfully convert Dharampal to Islam. The court gives permission to Dharampal to see an ailing Mir. However, before they arrive at the senior home, Mir has already died. Furious over the whole situation, Dharampal tries to bring down Neelanand, the main cause of most of his troubles. He then accidentally discovers that Neelanand's eye twitches due to a very rare abnormality causing contraction of the eyelid, which Manchala also suffered from. This reminds Dharampal that Manchala had disappeared years ago, and then matches the voices of Manchala and Neelanand, confirming they are the same person. He then crashes an event of Neelanand and reveals to a large audience how Neelanand is actually a born Sikh and has been a fraud and characterless pop singer with various cases lodged against him for adulterous relationships with many women. He gives a speech on how the religion a person follows should not matter as long as they are acting rightfully. Dharampal's family finally returns to him and Amit is allowed to marry Shraddha.